Hello, my name is Jacob Jepson, and this is my Mechatronics 1 final project, an RC car with trailer that I've developed that allows it to have automatic headlights, just like an actual car. But let's say all of a sudden the sun came out. What would happen? Your lights automatically turn off, both front and rear. That way, you don't need them during the day, just like your car on the automatic setting. But then again, it goes back to night, and your lights automatically come on. Now let's walk through the electronics of how we're able to do this. For the electronics, we're using a very simple 2-position feedback loop that has an input, a display, a sensor, and an actuator. First, for our input, we have a potentiometer. As we watch here on the screen, if I go to adjust the potentiometer, that reading goes between 0 and 50. Then, for our display, we're using this 2x16x2 LED display. For our sensor, we have a photocell. If I cover my finger over that, it goes down near 0. If I move it out of the way and move my phone out of the way, it gets much brighter and goes up as a higher value. For my actuator, when we initiate our system to turn on the lights, as soon as that photocell value is less than our potentiometer value, the lights will kick on. But if I were to raise the potentiometer value or lower it so that it were to be below that 5, as soon as I get near 5, so let's leave it at that 8 value and then I'll keep spinning. If I go down below that, it turns it off, as you see, just by adjusting it like so. So to create those automatic headlights, we set our value for our potentiometer, aka our user input, at about 9 or 10, what I've found for is good. And as soon as that sunlight hits it, the automatic headlights become a thing. But if I put my hand over the sensor, those headlights and taillights then turn on in my system, like so. For extra credit components, I have both a button which initializes my system and turns on my custom LED banner there in my LCD screen, but also, as you might hear, a buzzer. This buzzer is located inside with my Arduino and all the system here. As you can see there with that white plus, as soon as I hit my button here on top, you hear my buzzer. You hear it again as it turns on the system. This buzzer is simply an extra credit component or extra actuator to initialize my system. So if we simply begin driving our RC car and trailer in a lighted area, our lights will remain off. But as soon as we get to the dark area, our headlights and taillights will initialize. But if we are to re-enter back into a lighted area, our lights will turn off, like so.